Hey everyone, hope you're having a beautiful day. I'm out here for my daily exercise, keeping a good social distance from everyone. I was just having a conversation with a former client yesterday, and he's built out this dream that he's been trying to achieve for a while. And we were talking yesterday as he walked on the beach about reclaiming the dream. And I asked him to lay it all out again and come up afresh with it. And he said, Yasser, I've done this so many times. I can't tell you how many times I've written this out. And it's there. Do I need to do it again? And as I thought about it, I asked him to go ahead and do it again, because in each moment we have a chance to recreate from what is right now. If we always create from the past or what we've done before, then we're just in the probability of the past trajectory, and we're not really creating anything anew. So there's something to be said from creating anew from the moment. Otherwise, we're in a path of predictability. We'll do what we've always done. We'll get the results we've always gotten. So back to this dream he had, and asking him to recreate it again, write it out, vision board it, whatever it might be. As we talked, one thing I realized that he's gone and done a bunch of different things, and some things have worked out and some things haven't, but each of them is a nudge in the right direction. Each of them is a learning and then a slight course correction, another learning in another way, and a course correction. And sometimes the dream we have, or the vision we have, or what we want to create is there in our minds, but we're not ready for it. We may not have the mindset. We may not have the tools to navigate it, and we may not be emotionally or psychologically or psychically ready for it. And so not having it manifest or realized or be realized through our actions right away is not an indication that we're not going to have it. It's just that we keep steps and we take steps to move towards it, and we're always navigating in that direction. And the time will come when you are ready. So whether it's a partner, or whether it's that next job, or whether it's getting the courage to leave a job or a relationship that isn't serving you, it can take time. I had another client, actually he wasn't a client, someone I'd had some conversations with about quitting a very toxic job. And I hadn't heard from him 6 months. And I got a message yesterday, and he's quit his job, he's found another one. It's doing something related, but a bit different from what he was before. He's excited about it. And he wrote to me and he said, I can't believe I stayed so long in a job that was so toxic to me. Here I'm getting the support I need, and it's totally different. And in a sense, he was looking back and regretting he had stayed so long in that old job. And this relates to what I'm saying. Sometimes we have to go through a certain amount of pain before the cost of that pain becomes much greater than the fear or risk of trying something new. With him, I believe he was doing the inner work around it. We had several conversations around this, and he began to have a glimmer of hope that there was something else. And to his credit, he went on his own and created that. So sometimes our dreams are deferred until we're ready for them. And I also, as I say that, remind myself that that is something, that Langston Hughes wrote about in his poem, What Happens to a Dream Deferred. And he was talking about civil rights. And in that case, the civil rights activists, Martin Luther King and others, did not wait to defer their dream. Their dream was being deferred by other people in power who said the time is not right. We're not yet ready for this. And Martin Luther King and the civil rights movement said, no, we are ready. We're not going to wait anymore. So I make a distinction here. It's not for others to defer your dream. It's just that sometimes you have to be sure that you are ready for it. And when you no longer choose to defer it, you can have it. Or you can begin to take the steps so you can have it, and you may modify it or it may shift, but ultimately you're moving in a direction that is more fulfilling than the path you're on already. So I will leave you with that. Have a wonderful day.